heavy on the 15. Good job to you. You got no chance of that happening tonight, but good job to you. You went in. I'm proud of you, whoever you are.
Stunning and brave.
It's one of the ways you can describe it, I guess. So anyway, from where we left off 2 weeks ago, guys, the party travelled across the seas, heading towards the continent of Fodenwell. You travelled on Bardou's ship and happily traversed through many encounters. We had a singular crazy moment where Jathuni became enthralled by a fog cloud of some sort and almost blew the ship up. The party survived a drought and a superheat by Boris creating a ice bath for everybody to lie in. One of the most annoying workarounds I've ever come across when I wanted to make everyone exhausted and troubled. Thank you very much, Boris. I do appreciate it. And then on the final one, we had a lonely, lost island with a boat that had been wrecked upon its shore.
Lonely Island.
Exactly. That though. I'm not giving you that one. Fuck that.
That is the song. It's perfect for this. That's the battle music right there.
That's it. That's the battle music. So, as the party went on this island, they discovered, Saundar discovered, after following the boat down into the water, he discovered a treasure trove of boxes and things. Yeah, flecked, yeah. Among the things he found was an assortment of jewelry, gems, gold, a scroll, satchel. Aveline gave us the name of the fucking thing, the pouch, correct name for the pouch. I forgot what it's called already, but you know what I'm saying, guys. And he also managed to open a small lead chest, which had a singular piece of what seemed to be wood, figured and coloured wood, which he wrapped and put on his person, carried up on shore. Upon arriving on shore, Jathuni, realising that she's a greedy bitch, decided that she wants to go and get some loot, but realised wearing the armour that she was wearing, she would be a dwarven scud missile and would definitely fall to her death, and decided against doing so. But on the other hand, Boris, being the greedy bitch that he is, said, no, anything Saundar can do, I can do better, except he can't see underwater because he has dark vision. So, with the help of a daylight spell, which scared the shit out of me because I thought he said sunbeam, even though it wasn't, the two went down into the water and they picked a chest. Long story short, a lovely, big, joyful chest of goodness. And that joyful chest of goodness was dragged to the shore while the lovely and beautiful Aveline decided to shape wood and break the boat. So as the boat was coming down, they were coming up. Craziness ensued. And then Carr spotted the big shadow. And you guys rescued the wood. That sounded so wrong. But yeah, you rescued the wood. I think that one might have to count though, because Rosie enjoyed that too much. After rescuing the wood and the boat falling off the edge of the island, there was a tremor, a shift, much larger than any tremor you'd felt previously while on this island. Managing to get this chest onto the boat with the help of the lovely lady Jathuni, whose ever hunger for gold and jewels was sated. She pulled them onto the boat. Just a quick one. Did Boris get onto the boat? And
Just
onto the boat.
Yeah. He got pulled up with the treasure.
With the treasure.
And that is pretty much where things
where
ended.
we ended it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's at this moment that we head into tonight's session. So, from out of the water charges the lovely Boris, being pulled out by Jathuni. Jathuni looks at you. It's a heavy chest! Let's go! Cars above you, circling. What you say? You doing anything, Carl? Carl, what's going on?
I'm flying down towards the boat
Okay.
and sort of like shouting to basically.
Anyone who will listen.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you shouting?
The island's not an island. Get the ship going.
Jathuni looks at you like, what are you talking about? The island's not an island.
Would Carr have any clue what it is from what he saw, or would he have an educated guess?
I would allow an educated guess. You would not have seen something like this before.
Okay. So he just shouts out, I think it might be a dragon turtle.
So which is it? A turtle or a dragon?
Both. One in the same.
Would Sorndal, having travelled this stretch of water before, know of any past sightings?
Make a history check with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh well, no.
If I remember correctly, everybody's still loading into a little rowboat to get back to the ship, right?
Yeah.
All right. Then Crocodile Rosie's just gonna swim under the boat or around the side of the boat and start like pushing
Shoving it. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So who's grabbing the oars? Long story short.
I will take one.
Okay, so you take an oar. Aveline, I'm assuming you're already on the boat, ready to go. I need everybody who's rowing to make a strength check, please.
I see Jathuni
I would say
rowing.
there's enough for 4 oars. So I need who's rowing. Long story short, I'll do Jafuni's role because she's definitely rowing if Boris is rowing.
And row. Athletics.
Strength check.
I check.
Strength. Unskilled strength check.
That's correct.
Yeah. All right.
So-
And I.
Oh, fuck.
Natural 20. All right, I'm gonna add. Yeah, I was gonna say, can you add yours in because you're also helping, right? So, as you guys row as hard as you can, I would say, Carr, you would see the pressure of this whatever it is going down. The water goes down, and there is a moment as it kind of parts around as the creature moves in one swift movement that you see a tail come up from about 800 feet away and then slap back into the water, and I just spat everywhere. Jesus. Yuck. Don't make that face, Modo, you bastard. It wasn't intentional.
It's sea spray in my face.
I'm just shouting to them, hurry the fuck up.
So, we have got...
flying straight for the main ship.
So as you fly straight for the main ship, you already see Bardu. He's got Gabriel waving flags like, come back! Come back! Come back! Like, they are fucking freaking out. Like, the sails are getting put up. Everybody is like, fully, like, we need to go right fucking now. Right. As two of you failed your saves, I'm gonna need everybody on the boat. In fact, no. I'm gonna need our rowers. One of you make a choice. I don't care who it is. It can't be Jathuni because she's not here tonight. That's not fair. One of you will make a strength check. In fact, fuck it. I'm changing it again. Saundal and Jathuni, we have to make 10 each on an athletics, or we're gonna lose our oars.
Okay.
As the pull of the water, you watch Boris is sitting there like, yeah, I got this, row motherfuckers, big chest, Aveline's helping out. Jathuni's just like, grab the fucking oar, grab the oar. And everyone's rowing together and the boat kind of spins. Ooh, I don't know if a crocodile has... Alright, what did you roll? 13, okay. For now, you're okay. As the creature that's underneath you, you start to row and you start to pull yourself out of this central kind of like dip of the water as it rises up, and you watch as this little island becomes huge, and the boat is now tilting at about a 35-degree angle. Whoever's at the back of the boat, all the loot is now shooting through to the front of the boat.
I'm holding with my legs, my treasure.
You're holding a full chest of loot with your legs.
It's in between my legs.
like a
He's
death,
straddling it.
like a death thigh grip.
Yes.
Okay.
Enough to crush a melon.
Make an athletics check. The DC will be 13.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Mate, this is a heavy chest. It's out of water now, man.
Yes.
15. Like you feel it. You're like, no, my glutes, get going, calves, quads, work. And you feel the chest like shaking, trying to escape, and you're like, no.
Putting that yoga to good use.
Yeah, that's it. All that core pulling it in while rowing. And as you row and you row, the wave comes over the top of the boat. You are now basically in the curl of a large wave. What are you guys going to do? Look at your face.
Because that's like, I can do stuff.
Yes, but you have to let go of something.
It's also so risky. Okay, priorities. Boris is just like doing one of those. I mean, I assume he's been on a rowboat and like doing maybe fishing before at the very least.
Mate, you may have been fishing in a rowboat before, but you've never been in the rip curl of a beast like.
And he's heard stories about crazy sailors and pirates. That's why I wanted to find some treasure. So he's full on singing a sea shanty. He's like, "Row, you dogs, row!"
Okay.
And I mean, I have a song, but it's not a thing, so I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. Okay, Aveline, what are you gonna do?
Gonna cast Destroy Water in front of the ship, the boat, so that we can still get through.
So basically,
through the wave,
it,
so that we can get through it.
The wave is coming up behind you, not in front of you. So it's going to curl over the top of you effectively. So you can still do the same thing. It will have a measured effect in stopping the impact of that water hitting your boat.
Yeah, basically gonna cast that and try and minimize the tidal wave about to hit us.
Okay, can you cast a spell just so I can see it, please?
Yep. I'm taking one hand off an oar so that I can do this.
All right, I need you to make an athletics check. The DC is 13 again.
I suck at athletics. See?
And it's as you let go, the oar literally flicks out as the wave is just pulling this water. 10 gallons of water, I'm not going to lie to you, is not going to do much damage to this bit. What I will say is if you wanted to wait until the basic wave was hitting the boat, so like the very, very last second, that would probably maximize your safety cushion.
Right, then she would do that and do it at level 2, so it becomes 20 gallons.
It's, it's like
Yeah.
it's like spitting into
I
the
don't
ocean.
I don't understand things like that, so she
No,
just do that to try and minimize
that's
the
cool.
next.
That's cool. Yeah. So Boris is sitting there rowing. Jathudi's sitting there rowing. Saundal, you turn and look to your left, and all of a sudden, Aveline puts her hand out, and the oars just boom, gone. And then
he'll try and grab her oars that shoots forward to try and just hold them, not let it shoot out.
I want you to make a sleight of hand with disadvantage to reach out and grab that. The DC is going to be 16.
Yes!
Okay, so as you watch as the oar goes and you manage to hold yours, grab the other one, and just as the water hits, you like kind of reach in and brace yourself as the water's crashing down over you guys. All right, I'm gonna make. Go on. Yeah, you're gonna need to make a save as well here. By the way, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. We'll call it DC 15.
Me?
Oh boy.
All of us.
No. The crocodile who's in the rip of the wave.
Con save
9.
9.
You watch. I would say this for any of you who are in that, because he's behind you in the boat. It's instantly picking up the crocodile and it's over the top of your heads. You would see that happen. And you watch as this crocodile, who's facing one way, is now flipping over and rotating in the air as it's coming crashing down. And you break that water. You know it's Yona. You know it's Rosie. Excuse me, Rosie. Apologies. You know it's Rosie. What are you guys gonna do? She's completely out of control. She's a flipping crocodile. Aha, pun intended.
Okay. Does this only work on self? That is only self. And I have so little that can actually help you. It's almost
Yeah.
embarrassing.
I've literally done everything I can do to help last game when I gave everybody water breathing, so I am not an ocean-based druid.
Definitely not. You're a crystal-based druid.
Yeah, I deal with mountains, not water, so destroy water is literally all I can do.
Yeah, it was a great help.
I told you, second leg of the journey. It's gonna be risky. But I can't. I have nothing that can help you except for freezing everything around us, which will just stop the boat.
No one's gonna try and grab the crocodile or anything.
I can try grab the crocodile.
It's up to you. Like, if you don't want to, this is your choice.
Well, if I see a big crocodile landing on me,
Okay, Rosie,
I'm just
put it this
gonna
way.
be like,
You are
"Ah!"
currently a crocodile, but you are a moon druid, so you do have all your faculties. What are you doing in this moment?
Rosie. I think Rosie's first instinct would be to do her best to avoid landing on the boat and just kind of roll with it.
You're just gonna go with the flow, pun intended.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Like, the way she sees it, you know, going off the concept that maybe she's experienced like flash floods or something back home, you know, the best thing to do for a crocodile is to just let the flow happen and not try to, you know, get yourself killed fighting it.
Okay, so you literally just embrace the water and start flowing with it. Boris, are you going to try and grab the crocodilicus above your head?
If it looks like it's crashing on me.
It's not crashing on you, it's going with the water.
Well, crocodile can swim. So swim, Rosie, swim.
Okay, so as the water hits your boat, the boat takes 13 points of damage and is looking really, really rough.
Shit.
Right, what are you guys doing?
I am checking All the little things that my character can possibly do.
Rosie, you land direct. Oh, that didn't work very well.
Now-
Oh no.
Is my rowing more effective because of powerful build?
Oh, I would say absolutely, sir.
Okay, just so I can focus on something I'm good at without risking the safety of everybody by casting a spell. But we're busy rowing.
So what's
Who's
everyone
not rowing?
doing? A car.
I'm trying to row 2 fucking oars at the moment.
Yeah, because car is flying.
The car is above you, watching this shit go down.
Yeah.
But in the boat, if I just take I assume I'm facing backwards,
Yeah, of course you're rowing.
so I can see everything that's happening.
Yes.
So I can see who's not rowing.
Yes.
Then I just say to whoever's not rowing, take the rope and tie this down. As I just one hand toss my bag of stuff at
Aveline.
because I have 50 feet of rope in there.
Okay.
And I just point to the chest and anything else that's important in the boat.
Yep.
And I'll be like, tie down the treasure. I don't want to lose it. And then I just yelled up. I'm like, God, is Rosie okay? I'm just like, just pumping.
Pumping, just woof, woof. Okay. And as you pump as a group, you start to move and you start to move, you start to move. And then the shell comes out of the ground, out of that water, further and further and further. I want everybody to make a athletics check, please.
Yeah. Oh, did Rosie take damage when she landed?
Rosie, you wouldn't have taken damage because you went with the flow.
Would
So-
you say it is quite shocking how large this thing is?
Could I not make it acrobatics?
No, you can't. It's strength. You're rowing. Nice try.
It's better than my last
Yeah.
time. So.
Technically, I'm
Skills.
rowing.
Handshake strength. Come on.
You're not rowing any longer.
No, only
Oh, good.
13 this time. I was distracted by the rope.
There we go.
That's to tie things down.
So you're tying it. So you literally start moving around the boat, tying down all the shit, and then all of a sudden you got Jathuni rowing like a beast. You got everybody just going, and then as you guys are looking backwards, the head pops, and it's this huge emerald green eye that blinks, looking down at you. The head looks like it's turning in slow motion, but it's not. It's just a creature of this size, its magnitude. You're what, 50 feet in the air?
Yeah.
The head comes out, and it is matching your height.
Oh, shit.
It can't. I mean,
It's fucking huge.
how close to cars is the head, or is it just?
I guess positionally wise, that depends on where you would be. Are you hovering over the boat to keep maintenance on the boat, or are you closer to the actual boat?
I would be heading towards the boat to
So
make
if
sure
you-
that they don't fuck off.
So basically, long story short, by the time we would say you would get to that boat in that moment of time, right? That's quite a big moment. So at that distance, the head looks fucking huge.
Yeah.
Long story short.
But it's not like next to me sort of thing.
No, it's not like an eye in your face, but it is to them.
Right. Okay. So I would do a bit of a wobble in the air and sort of, fuck, regain myself, and then just sort of like, fuck.
And as you say fuck, you hear Bardu, yes! Fuck! Fuck! Why are they out there?
They're trying to get back.
And it's at that moment you hear a booming Wah! I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw as this booming voice echoes out across the basically the soundscape of this area.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Oh. There goes your luck for the session.
It's my only good roll.
I should have rolled before saying that. Before saying that. Yep. 11.
So, everybody, let me just see, just quickly. I just need to roll for the crew. And I'm going to roll for Bardu. So, you watch as Bardu hits the ground. His ears immediately start streaming a thick, ichory blood down his ears, and he's just screaming, wailing in agony. And again, you hear the squawk, Quah! And this creature looks like it's turning, and you see the beak, the more of this giant turtle-like face.
I'm just shouting it, then just keep rowing. Just
keep swimming. Just keep swimming. So as you guys row and you row and you row, Quah! And you feel the shift of water as a fin comes out, up and over. This giant turtle slams its fin into the water, and as it does, the waves, the spray, the crash as the waves encompass the boat, shoving it towards the ship. You are now on ram speed towards the ship in an uncontrolled drive forward. What are you gonna do?
I have one thing I can do.
shit your pants.
What did that save do, by the way?
What did that save do? You're not deaf.
I'm not deaf.
Not deaf.
Enough! Yes! Great success! I have an idea.
Don't we all?
Is it a bold idea?
So, I just say, I could freeze the water! Will that help? I don't know.
You need to explain how this is going to work. Because, you know, things that are on water that hit ice kind of...
break.
Right?
The bitch let Jack go, man.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily like just create a thing of ice. It's like, let me just see what this bloody spell does.
I think it just freezes a 5-foot cube.
Yeah.
No.
That's not what he's got. I think he wants to use Rhymes binding ice as his favourite little thing right now.
Well, besides Blur and Chaos Bolt, which I don't think is gonna help.
Chaos Bolt the turtle.
Yeah, no, I just shift the aggro exactly where I want it. Because it does say whatever you hit with the spell is hindered by ice formations.
Appease your DM. Give me some spiel.
So, if I
When you have to laugh first.
But then it's like ice floats to an extent.
Yes, agreed.
So,
It definitely floats because it's less dense.
In D&D, this is just a question of semantics here. Cones. Are they like a ice cream cone sort of cone?
No.
Or a triangle flat plane sort of cone?
I will say, for the sake of this moment, I will allow the ice cream cone.
Okay.
Because I like where this is going.
I'm just seeing the Russell Peters thing with what Arab men start a sentence with when they're talking shit. Okay. If I have to make some kind of ramp with ice.
Are you about to frozone the boat?
We could maybe get the boat to like slow down, or at the very least get onto
Take
the
off.
boat. Onto the big boat.
I have never been more glad to be a crocodile, not in the boat, than I am right now.
So just so we're clear, where's my super suit was your choice of moves. Yeah? Okay. No. I'm down. I'm down to clown. All right. So, what?
How far are we from the boat?
I will say you're about 100 feet from the boat.
Okay. When
But
we
you are in ramming speed right now.
And so we're 100 feet away. Okay. First, I'm gonna try and break the boat a bit with the oar for like a second. And if the boat starts slowing, then I won't do this.
Make
if
a strength saving throw. The DC is going to be 19. Because you're trying to stop a boat from ramming speed with oars.
Come on, feel the burn! Lift with your back.
Let's see it.
Twice. 7 does not work.
7. You literally put both oars in the water and they snap. Instantly. Crash. Bang. Gone. You broke both your oars.
So we are definitely crashing into this boat. When we get when we get like 40 feet away from this boat,
Yes.
I want to try and then cast Rhymes Binding Ice to sort of make a slope up towards the boat, so it's not hitting just straight, or not hitting at the down angle of, because it would hit, the hull goes like that, so it would hit just like boom. So make it the rowboat sort of try at least go up a bit, so if it does hit, it maybe slides back down or just launches up. We'll see what happens. But if it's a 30-foot cone, it's at least, if some of it has to be underwater, obviously.
Yes, it
does.
But
if I'm freezing the ice, that's at least like a.
You tell me what degree of slope are you going for?
Like a. Can I do it?
You can do whatever you want. This is D&D, bro. You tell me what you're doing.
Like an exponentially upward sloping plane, half pipe vibe. So it's not just like a triangle in the water.
So you're just trying to kill everyone. Okay, that's fine. Okay,
I'm trying to just
die. Half pipe vibes. Yeah. A toboggan on a half pipe always goes really, really well.
I've been tobogganing. It was real fun.
Right. So. Firstly, I'm going to cast this directly in front of us because I feel like that might slow us down a little bit or something. I don't know, like
now I just can't see.
But the point is that we've at least got some more stuff that you can use for your fucking ice. So,
that's true.
So as you cast your spell, I want you to roll a performance check.
Okay.
Because this is definitely out the remit of the spell itself.
Submit. The first off, there is spell.
Spell is good. The water fails its save. It works.
Performance, yes.
Performance.
I'm not bad at this. I have at least positive bonus. I clicked it. I'm pretty sure I clicked it.
I've never been so intently looking at that.
Oh,
my god! Nat 20! Oh shit! I've just realised that people can't see this shit. Look, there you go, people. You can see he Nat 20'd that shit. That's amazing. That happened. Nat 20. So, as the sleet storm is cast, you literally say, "I now can't see," and you just like cast this ice cone forward, creating this frozone slope as you charge the boat. Carl, make a perception check.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but I mean that was the best I could do to not crash into the ship. I have treasure.
So, Carl, you don't see it until it's too late, but the sleet storm and the ice slows the boat down just enough, and it's like that moment in Cool Runnings where they're sliding at the end and they're all like on their side coming over the boat, and the boat lands on its side in the actual fucking hull of the boat and clamps into you. On that 20, mate. Like, we got to make that work as you slide that boat into the actual like deck, and it just slams into the other side. And not only does it slam into the other side, it just rights itself back up perfectly like you meant it to happen. It's a beautiful moment for anyone who was paying attention.
I have to just see how this would have gone. That's good enough. as it comes to a rest, Boris is like white knuckling it. He's be like, "I told you it would work." Yeah.
All right. Now let's get back to the crocodile, shall we? You are moving very, very fast towards the boat. Obviously, you have more control. You are a water-based creature. You are definitely moving faster than any crocodile has ever moved in its entirety of its life. No, you have broken the crocodile water speed record, definitely.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I forgot about that. You got to roll your sorcerer shit. I forgot.
That was so close.
So, what are you doing, Rosie, to get out of this situation?
Rosie is dashing towards the ship. So that would be 60 feet with her swim speed. She'd be really confused when she saw ice.
Yep.
But otherwise, probably just riding the wave. By
the way, if you dash, you're probably going to go about 100 feet.
Okay.
Because you are faster than you normally would be.
Yeah. So I would say that she's probably riding the wave, trying to get to the boat. But she's not like surfing on top of the crest. She's like riding the undertow beneath it, so that she's not gonna like be slammed into the side of the ship, kind of thing.
Yep. Okay. So as you do that, I'm gonna say make an acrobatics. That makes sense to me.
Right.
I'll give you advantage because you're an underwater creature. So I'll give you advantage because that's only fair.
All right. I don't have anything special with that, so it's just Dex.
17. You control that movement really easily. You come out, you go underneath the boat, come out the other side, see the rope, the rope ladder on that side of the boat.
She immediately latches onto it with her jaw just to make sure she doesn't like get dragged away in the midst of wild shape.
Yep.
Once she has it in her jaw, then she wild shapes and grabs up with her hands.
Okay.
And she'll start climbing in.
Right. Does anyone speak Sylvan?
Yes.
Nope.
You're pretty sure in this heat of the moment, after watching the boat kind of swerve, and it was in your panic state of seeing this giant turtle-like thing, and then your brain kind of takes back over Car. And you realize that that creature's not calling just a noise, it's calling Jotan. It's
Shit.
saying the name Jotan.
Jotan. Do I know?
I feel like that name rings a bell.
Jotan is Sabafei Jotan, the turtle.
Yeah, I
I'm
know
trying
that.
I know you know that, but
I would know that.
I think you met Jotan, but you also met him at the end of his life after he'd been basically used as roadkill on a boat.
Yeah, I remember now. That was before my time.
Yeah, I mean, Kai would know that, but
I think your character does know about Jotan, but
Okay.
not you don't know Jotan.
yeah. As I'm sort of like coming back down onto the deck, I just sort of like stop and sort of like, and just say in the direction there's like Jotan? What? Uh, Um, I know of Jotan.
And then you hear, or the rest of you hear, this loud, deafening, cacophonous squawks and calls. But what you hear, Car, as the one who speaks Sylvan, is, "Where is my son? I searched the realms for him."
um, I basically turn around to the captain and say, "Get ready to move. This may not go down well." And I turn back in the direction of the thing, and it's like,
You know what? Hearing that,
I
Rosie's
I
just
I
to be safe.
I turn around and say, "I have sad tidings
Oh yeah.
to tell you. Um, Jo Jotan
Obviously,
was
you're actually
killed."
shouting this
Yeah,
out because
Yeah.
yeah.
so you guys hear this melodic kind of elven language, and it sounds pretty beautiful, and it's
Yes.
and then you hear this loud caw, and it's, to you, it's not a wail, it's a cry, but a crying like a song.
Would I have known the details of his death, only, or just that he died?
You would have known the details. I remember you guys not learning the details of how Jotan died on the boat, and how he was tied to the boat and used in a very bad way.
So I continue and basically explain. So it was like, he was killed by a group called the M.E.R.L.I.N, who are trying to kill all dragonkind.
My son?
Your son befriended a dragon.
My My son is dead? My son?
I'm sorry. We too fight this group.
And for those of you who obviously can't communicate with this giant turtle, you hear him inhale and obviously I can't do the level of noise, but it sounds like a hurricane being inhaled in. And you watch as this inhale of air, the water rises like it's being pulled in the direction of the snout of this creature. And as it does, it whirls and spins, and then a beautiful, like, purple lilac-y portal opens. It glitters and sparkles. And he rises up out of the water, puts his head through. I cannot sense him, even on my own plane. And he just drops huge, lulling tears and steps through. Yeah. And steps through the portal. Well, glides through the portal. And then, as his body, his creature, leave the water, the boat rocks and swoons and just takes a little bit of a beating for a couple of minutes as the water resettles itself down. You just met a Fey god.
I'm guessing Carl would have noticed that Faye being favoured enemy side of things. He just turns around to the others and like, that was Jotan's dad. Captain,
Captain's on the floor screaming, blood coming out of his ears.
I can cure death. I can help.
Okay, so you touch him and it's like, okay, is it gone?
Yeah, but I would recommend we.
We're leaving.
Yeah,
we're leaving.
And at which point I'm like, "Where's Kai? Kai!" and start shouting for Kai.
Kai comes up on deck, looking at you. Why are you disturbing my breakfast?
Did you see or hear any of that just now?
I heard a noise, but I was busy. I was writing a song, so I had other focuses.
Right. Okay. Well, you just missed a big one. Your companion, Jotan.
Yeah, the turtle. Yes.
Yes. We just met his father. Huge, gigantic, massive dragon turtle thing.
Oh, his father's not a dragon turtle. He's a god. So they call him the Turtle Mountain. It's supposed to be a very charming person. If you are lucky enough to meet him, he travels from verse to verse, doing faith thing.
Yeah, well, I think he just found out his son's dead.
Well, how did he find out his son was dead?
But I heard he was calling his name, and I.
You told a god in the sea that his son was dead.
Maybe it wasn't the best idea, but calling
Someone needs to not let this bird lead or speak. Do you not know how this works? You don't tell gods that their children are dead.
Well, we didn't know he was a god.
Yeah, but you don't tell giant turtle mountains that their children are dead. That could have gone very, very wrong. But anyway, it's part of the story now. Not in terms of this. The Jotan's god and Jotan the Turtles are a Fey realm creature. They're not actually from this realm specifically. So sadly, not.
Okay.
But
Cool.
if you wanted to, you could commit to memory everything you've just seen and tell the great stories of the giant Turtle Mountain.
I'm like, I just like, I told him the Aronroth killed him. So
How did that work out for you?
he opened a portal and disappeared.
So just so we're clear, you not only told and don't get me wrong, I want the Aronroth dead too, but you told a Fey, you know what the Fey are. You know they're bonkers, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they're crazy, wild, their magic is very much infused into their mind and addled their brains, right?
Yes.
So you told a god who killed their child and just let them leave.
Well, I wasn't going to stop him.
I mean, obviously not, but you could have. I feel like you've made a couple of fatal flaws and errors in your judgment.
Are you sure you're talking about Faye? I hang out with Faye all the time, and they seem really nice.
Certainly the ones I've met have been let's just say it doesn't always end well for people of our realm. Certainly from my experience. But yeah, well, hopefully if he's pissed, he's going to be pissed at them. I mean, yeah. Well, it's done now, so.
Okay. Well, I will add it to the song.
You can call it ice pails and seashells by the seashore.
No. but thank you. I'll leave that title for your song, Boris.
It sounds better in giant.
Maybe. It sounds shit in human. Common. Human, common, same difference.
Yes, you're pretty common. And I go over to my treasure.
I am the number 2 bard in Bodenwell, actually. What's your accolades, Boris?
I am actually going to meet the number 2 in a few minutes. Another number 2.
Yes. Just make sure you clean the privy.
Fine. The mess last time was not me.
As you say that like fanboys a whole bunch of the crew come running over and be like, "That was fucking awesome what you did with that boat! How did you land it in the ship? That was fucking crazy!"
And I start telling them a story. And at some point, I include the line, "But everything was fine. All I did was say, okay, nobody panic. Everybody chill. And then I did the heist. It was crazy."
Okay. And as you regaled the story, the people listen, are joyous, and then Captain Bardu is quick to get everyone back onto fucking ship work before you head off. Now, you've done my 3 events. Are we heading to the back door of M.E.R.L.I.N, or are we heading to the continent of Bodenwell?
I still have treasure to go through.
I believe Carr was directing us to the back door of M.E.R.L.I.N.
He was. But I'm asking because obviously with a hoard of treasures and goodness in your now thing, you might have changed your mind, but are we sticking on to the mission?
Carr would certainly be.
I'm asking you as a party.
Yeah. I vote for moving on to M.E.R.L.I.N.
So,
Yeah, M.E.R.L.I.N.
as the last 2 weeks of your journey take you to the shores of Bodenwell, in relative peace, no sign of giant turtle mountains, no crazy whales, no siren fogs, no desert heats on the sea, you make it to the cliffs of M.E.R.L.I.N. Well, not the cliffs of Morronwatch, but the cliffs of the Unai Mountains. Yeah, home for you, Aveline. And as you look out upon the mountains and you hear the thunderous crashes of water against rocks, Kai points out to you a small little entrance that leads to what could only be M.E.R.L.I.N. Question. And that's where we'll take our break for tonight. So it's now 7 minutes past. We'll be back at 17 minutes past. Hope you have enjoyed the stream wherever you are on the planet. We will be RB.
All right, we're good.
Yep. I'm back.
That was good timing on the sandwich.
Sandwich is geared.
Mm.
So, as we look out upon the waters and the cliffs before us, we make our way up the hill as Kai leads you through the secret passage.
Has it been a day?
Oh yeah, many. It's been 2 weeks
So I
since.
got my spell back. Is what I'm asking.
Yeah. It's been 2 weeks since you had your incident with the giant tortoise. As you take a moment and look, he looks to you and says, "I'm not coming in here, guys. This is your mission. I have led you." As a side note, as I glossed completely over it, what are you doing with your treasure chests and
Okay, depends what was in it.
what was in the chest?
Yeah.
7,400 gold.
So we've left the ship behind.
We'll rewind. We'll rewind.
I would leave some with the captain. That's basically.
Right.
I'll leave if it's like 7,000
what's-
gold.
What's some?
1,000 gold.
Okay, so you're taking 6,400
Well,
gold.
I will see how much Boris can carry before he becomes encumbered, which is a lot because of my huge bulky build, which worked out in my favor, luckily. But it is doubled because of the powerful build. One size larger. I don't know what that means though for powerful build exactly.
It doubles your carry weight.
Doubles it. So if my strength, how you work it out again? It's your strength times
15.
Well, no. So if you go into your inventory, right?
Yeah, no, but he's got a powerful build, so it won't calculate the same way. So it's times 15. Long story short, and then you double it.
Yes. So my strength times 15 doubled. Right. So I have room for. Right now, I am carrying like 5 pounds of stuff because I've literally burned through everything. This treasure was how bars could afford food. So I can take quite literally like just to make sure there's still a little bit of room. And that's before I become encumbered, right? Yeah. No, that's your max.
Yeah, that'd be your maximum weight.
So encumbered is still doubled. Boris is a bit encumbered. I'm taking like 300 pounds of like gold if I can.
Okay, well, how much does that fucking equivalent to as gold?
That's a good point. Coin. I'm just gonna.
I tell you what, fuck it. You know what? I want you guys to have the gold because you worked through it. We'll say that you give.
Oh, that's all of it. Then I can carry it all. I'm fine.
Anyway, what would be
6,000 gold. I'm good.
So you don't find that I won't give you what I was going to give you. Then never mind.
No. I just didn't realize.
It's fine.
Carry on.
There I was trying to be nice, and now I don't know if I want to. So anyway, you pay the guy 1,000. You pay the boatman 1,000 gold, and he hands you, specifically you, a magical coin pouch.
Wow.
That can hold up to 10,000 coins, not weight, coins. So there's no weight limit, but it can hold 10,000 coins.
Hi,
So
Max.
if I put my coins in here, I have
Hey, Matt.
6,009 coins.
We have a special guest goblin.
What's up, goblins? We love gobos. So,
Huh. Cute.
so you send out. He gives you the pouch. You are now the coin purse of the group. Congratulations. We'll call it Learman's coin purse.
Ooh.
Makes sense.
And it can hold 10,000 coins. Any size, any weight, 10,000 coins. But it has to be legit currency. That's the only thing. It keeps up with the currency of the time. So expel any non-currency coins.
I literally just got the amount of gold you give me is the amount of gold I now have.
That's fine.
And I'm not even encumbered. If
Congratulations.
but this purse is it reduced the weight as well, or
Yeah. You don't.
That's
It's like a bag
fantastic.
of holding. So it's like five. It weighs like £5. That's for coins. I just invented an item. Go on, me.
that's
Right.
fantastic. Takes
So
about
anyway.
2 minutes for Boris to figure out how to get the coins back after
Yeah,
putting.
you have to think about the coins. So he takes you. Is anyone doing anything else before we leave the boat?
No. Oh wait, actually, yes, he would speak with Kai because he's got the scroll. He doesn't know what's in it. We were going to explore that and that strange piece of wood.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll just approach Kai in any kind of downtime we have.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a moment, Mr. Longstrong?
We're on a boat together, so yeah.
I found some of these on the wrecked ship. Pulls out the scroll, opens it up and unfolds it to see what the fuck it is.
As you unfold it, it is a scroll that has a whole bunch of elven scribbles all over it. And Kai instantly recognizes. You okay?
I just realized where I couldn't get Long Song's name out of my mind.
Because it's long.
And I just remembered where the thing comes from. It's that
He broke
it's
himself.
that video with a cat.
Fucking hell, Model, calm down, son.
Where's my bot? My bot's not in the fucking chat. Anyway, he's gone. So fine. Yeah, he looks at you and says, "Oh, this is Ashland's scribbles."
Well, I speak Elvish. Anything interesting on it?
It's like a documentation of his ideas in terms of like story plots. They're just like a bunch of plots talking about his former party.
Okay.
The journey they went on, kind of like oh, this was interesting, this is cool. There's nothing really magical or important on the scroll itself. It's just
Okay.
full, and it's make a perception check.
Oh, this shouldn't go too bad. Yeah, 14.
You recognize at this moment for the first time that boat that the of Jotan's father, clearly he's tracking the scent of his son.
Oh, okay.
And the fact that this boat has Ashland's stuff, this must be of a party. That boat was the party's boat.
Oh, okay. I'll let them know, and I'll let the others know when I head back to them.
And Kai recognizes this too. And he looks at you and says, "This is a random occurrence, and clearly Though they were my party at that point, I was sadly no longer with them, and I have no claim to that money, so I won't challenge for it, but be wiser than we were.
I endeavour to, but seeing as you are familiar with
Do you pull out the other thing? Long story short.
Well, it's in the robe, and he's going
Yes.
to kind of roll out to this quite slowly. Since you are quite accustomed to the items.
Mate, long story short, do
boat.
you take it out of your bag?
Yes.
That's all I want to know. If
Yes,
you take
yes.
it out of your bag and you pull it out, you notice that the whole robe is now covered in the same black ichor material, and Kai freaks the fuck out.
Alright, okay.
What the fuck? Where did you get this? This is not even funny. What the fuck is this? Where did you find this? Who gave this to you?
It was in the boat.
But we gave this to Olga, whatever the fuck this old hag's name was. She...
Well, it was there. It was in a lead chest, small one.
Yeah, put it back in the lead chest right now.
Well, I don't have it.
He steps away from you. He starts screaming. So you guys are all on the boat. This guy's got toxic wood. Toxic wood. This is danger.
But I breathe.
This is danger. He literally runs away.
Yeah.
He runs.
Toxic wood. That sounds like my department.
Well,
Rosie
since
will
I was
definitely
covered in
come
that kind of
investigate.
ichor, he's gonna use a couple of his daggers to start holding it up and take it up to the deck, and he's gonna look to throw it overboard.
Okay. So as you looking for Saundal, Rosie, you see him come back up on deck with Kai running, like just freaking out, and he's got two daggers, holding this cloth that looks black and matted and like turning from like whatever kind of cloth and material it was to like this decayed, multiplying mess.
Yeah. But she's definitely going to go over and be like, what's he talking about? Toxic wood? What?
Yeah, this thing, I found it on the boat. I wrapped it in a robe, but you see the robe's not the same anymore.
Okay. Do you mind if I take a look?
I wouldn't advise using your body parts.
All right. Rosie will take a look at this wood.
As you, just so we're clear, what are you doing specifically? I need to know.
I would say just for a start, she's probably going to start with the preliminary, like, nature, using her nature skills, trying to discern if this is a natural thing. And the other thing she would do would be activating the magic of her eye to use her detect magic.
Okay. You try detect magic on this, and you see a very, very, very dark aura appear around this transmutational piece of wood. There is definitely something heinously wrong with this wood.
Okay. I realize the stick itself is probably dead, but does the substance coming off of it appear to be alive? Like,
the stick doesn't appear to be dead. I never said that.
oh.
The thing seems to be reaching out. You see like tendrils of like, not actual tendrils coming out, but the essence of this magic is reaching, grabbing, pulling.
Okay. Uh, all right. I'm gonna do it. I don't know if this will work. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Because this, like, just from an initial like description, it's definitely still seems like it's still a plant, and whatever's coming off of it, at least to my ear, kind of sounds like it might be some kind of fungus. So Rosie is going to do the first thing Rosie does when she encounters something new. And she's going to try and talk to it.
You're going to try and talk to
the stick, pretty much. She's casting Speak with Plants.
Okay. What do you ask?
She's going to, still not touching it, she's going to lean down and be like, hey, where did you come from?
So hungry. So hungry. Must be.
Oh. Okay. Something hungry. Oh. You're hungry. Wait, what may I ask what you eat?
Everything
Everything.
never ends. And I miss the major of taken village. I can sense it now. I am so happy to be close to them again.
Okay.
Are you more food?
No, I tend to be more predator than prey.
Me. For I was created thee.
You were created.
What?
Do you know who created you?
I was there when it happened, child. I need you to make a Constitution saving.
Okay. Where's my con? There it is. Slightly panicking, talking to a stick.
Please don't tell me I've got to make it because I am kind of close.
As you talk, you momentarily, your focus is on the conversation. You feel kind of like, Venom?
Yeah.
That reach and grab. But it doesn't feel like a reach grab symbiosis. It's reach grab pain hits you. I need to know what you're doing.
Rosie's going to do one more thing before she starts reacting to danger per se. She's going to look inward to herself. Try to contact the M.E.R.L.I.N with inside her and be like, "Is this one of ours?"
You don't get a conversation. You get a fear emotion. It's danger, red, danger.
Then she immediately starts pulling away and
And as you pull away, you take 11, 13, 19 points of necrotic damage.
That hurts. Okay.
Thank you. I am still so hungry. And I want to be close to home again. Take me home. For there we are feeding so very well.
Sorndog, this thing isn't natural. It was created. It wants to eat everything. I wouldn't put it in the ocean, but you definitely might want to put it down.
Do we have any lead? Does anyone have any lead boxes?
And as you say lead boxes, you hear Rosie, no, not again, not the lead boxes, no.
I would say lead box, or we put it out of its misery and burn it.
Can we? We're on a boat.
I'm a druid. I can burn anywhere.
It doesn't
Love
mean you
fire.
should.
Put it in box and freeze.
Does our boat have like a brazier for fire?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, Rosie will then be like, we'll say, put it in the brazier over there, and I can burn it there safely.
Are you handing it to someone else?
No, because Rosie never had it. It's still in Sorndal's.
He
Wait,
will.
no, I thought you took it. That's why you took
No,
damage.
No,
she got me to open it up.
he said that he didn't touch it, just leaned in.
Oh, then you didn't take the damage. I take it back.
Okay.
Take it back.
Okay.
Sorndal, if you're holding it, you need to make the con save.
I'm not technically holding it.
Well, you are. You have it in your hands.
I have it in my daggers.
Yeah, that's close enough, mate. Okay. So you again, I'm not going to need to repeat it. You recognize it's coming through, and then you take 19 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah. Put that in the brazier, and I will get rid of it.
Yeah, he does that.
How long does Speak with Plants last? By the way.
It lasts. It is 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool. So as you put it in the brazier, light the brazier, you. This has been tried many times, child. Fire does not quench my hunger, nor does it stop my movement, nor will these iron bars hold me back. I am unstoppable by these methods. You want to feed me, fan of. And you look down into the brazier, and it's already spreading.
Okay.
Lead box. We need lead boxes.
While they're looking for a lead box, Rosie's gonna try one more thing.
Okay.
And
Freeze it. Freeze it. I can freeze it.
Oh, hopefully this still works, because it is technically still a living plant. Let me cast the description here, or post the description. She's using Wither and Bloom. So she is going to deal 11 necrotic damage to the stick if it is able to take it.
What's the DC?
Save DC is a 15 con.
17.
Ah, damn it. It still takes half, I think. Yeah.
But it takes necrotic damage, right?
Yeah.
So it has no effect.
All right. Well, that was.
Wasn't stupid. It was worth a try. 100%.
Yeah, worth a try, because it's a plant.
Yeah.
Are we all seeing this happening?
You think it's a plan?
Yeah. True.
Yes, you are watching Rosie conversate with a stick that is attacking While Saundal's
Yeah.
screaming for a leg box, while Kai is running to the other side of the boat. Yes, you are all seeing this happen.
All right. They're still looking for
The
a
crew
lead.
come back, and there is no lead boxes on board.
Not even
Is
lead
there-
pans? Cooking pots? Lead cooking pots?
We use iron for cooking.
Is there? That's not good. Why you remove this from lead box? Oh God!
Why you take box when you not know what in it?
You said treasure was
Not in all.
very clear.
I did
You
not say in
already
all.
made the mistake of opening first. I was simply a backup plan.
Oh God, I hate this idea. It's the only one I got. Shit.
Freeze it.
I
I
asked
don't.
Captain whether the cannonballs are iron or lead.
We'll say that the balls are lead.
Can someone heat metal and mold this somehow and put it in that?
A furnace
I can
level of
get it
heat
out.
to make a lead ball into. This
It doesn't-
is
it does-
a massive skill difficulty.
If nobody else has a better idea,
We just need the
Rosie's-
lead melted and then we can drop the stick into it. When the lead hardens, it's essentially encased in lead.
You want to melt a ball of lead.
Yes.
Where are you going to house a melted ball of lead where it doesn't burn through a boat?
Well,
What?
an iron brazier that's got a higher melting point.
A brazier is open. It doesn't. It's not a
What?
bong.
What was the treasure chest made of?
Lead. His chest was lead. The one that had this thing in was lead.
My treasure chest.
Yours is just a chest. A big chest. You chose the biggest chest.
Yeah, made of
Wood is a chest.
well, let it try.
Is that everybody else's ideas?
I'm not saying you can't do it, guys. I want to be clear. If you want to try and melt a ball, you got to give me some kind of way of doing it.
Quick question. We retconned back to all of this.
Yes.
We were beforehand. We were at the.
Let's say you're at the shore. This happens on the last day.
That's what I'm thinking. Are we docked as we're doing all this, or are we still sailing?
We're docked.
Is there a way we can just do it off the ship?
You guys can do whatever you want.
I take a couple of cannonballs and.
I don't know how you intend to melt them.
Nor do I, but it's.
I have heat. Well, we can make a small hole in the ground and try and turn that into like a fire or whatever.
Yeah, maybe. I go look for Kai.
Kai is sitting at the other end of the boat, extremely pissed off that someone removed the stick from the lead box.
Hey. So, question for you about person we're going to go see.
Yes.
Okay, tell me.
It's not a person.
Then what are we going to see?
It called itself a machine.
Some kind of monster. Okay. So, does this thing have maybe way of destroying very dangerous plant?
Perhaps. I don't know. I'm not there.
That could be way of seeing. Maybe if they struggle to kill it here, you can kill it there.
Possible.
You did say they were very strong.
Yeah, but it made a thing called a submarine that supposedly can go underwater and take people like a boat. So yes, I would say they might have the ability to destroy this.
You see, Very smart.
Yes,
Okay,
I am.
you too. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I go back and I just give the suggestion. We're like, what if we take this to M.E.R.L.I.N, who is very smart, like me, and maybe they can kill it.
Mm.
But we need a box first. They will probably kill us.
We don't have a box. We can't make a box. We can surround it in lead.
Never said you couldn't make a box.
Well, a lead box. We could surround it with the cannonballs, or hold it with between the cannonballs. It's lead, at least. But I don't think we're gonna just do anything standing around here. So, and I think
decisions have to be made. I agree
Yes.
with you, Carl.
Yeah.
So do we just get some cannonballs,
Yes, just go.
hold it between the cannonballs, and put the cannonballs in a box? Whatever. Let's just get it a move, because standing around here isn't
Okay.
do anything.
Okay. I'll grab it.
Has Boris ever seen his tribe do any metal work?
You tell me. you tell me. Have you seen your tribe do metalwork, Boris?
Let's find out.
What I will say, Aveline, if you make a history check, you might know something about this.
I wondered if I might.
So, that's so. Yes, Boris, you decide. 18.
Well, because they have like some metal, but they're
Of course.
obviously they're not just dwarven forges up in the mountains with the
Absolutely
Goliaths
not.
there. But they do make some stuff. They have like their axes and things like that.
Of course,
So-
they make their own weapons. How did you get your weapon?
Well, mine is also made from animal bits.
Yeah, but you still had to put it together. They had to be
Yeah,
metal.
true. So Boris basically says, okay, from what I've seen, what you can use is maybe because cannon is made to be very strong. So you can use cannon, maybe. You hit metal on cannon and close off one side. That can be where you melt the lead inside. Then you need to pour that out in a shape. And you make shape with sand. Somehow you dig box shape from sand.
And while you guys are all discussing and having this conversation, Aveline's already on shore in the process of doing this.
And then with ice, you make it cold very quick. And this will harden it again.
So, Aveline,
And salt water even better.
what are you trying to do with these cannibals? I know you're trying to heat them. I know that, obviously. But what kind of casing are you trying to make? Are you just going to like melt it, stick it in it, and pray that it's enough, or are you going to?
No, she's gonna try and like shape it as she's heating it.
Okay.
Basically, she's gonna make a square pit and line it with rocks, and use that as like the basis to pour the cannonball into.
Okay.
So basically, just make an open box, put the thing in, and then melt down the other cannonball to make a lid, and then seal it shut. So it would be completely encased in lead.
Okay.
No seals, nothing.
No seals. You're just literally just going to encase it, yeah?
Yep.
All right. Is anyone helping with this process?
Well, Sorrendal would be, but he's got the thing in his hand. Well, in his daggers.
No. Boris is explaining what he's seen, like the rudimentary smelting work, where it's like one piece of very hard to melt stuff, probably like some weird volcanic rock that
So what I'm
has
going
a
to say
high.
is this. This is not... Doth not a single heat metal a lead box make?
Man,
Oh no,
use all
she's
your
pretty
spells.
much going to be casting it as much as she can, and probably have a fire pit going underneath to help as well.
Okay, I don't have heat metal prepared, but I did prepare flaming sphere, which lasts for a minute.
Okay, so if you want to like put that underneath it to add to the
But
furnace,
it lasts
fine.
for 10 minutes.
No, a flaming sphere only is a concentration up to a minute.
So, as you start casting your heat metal with everyone supporting, who's actually involving themselves in this process? Long story short, that's what I need to know.
I'll try. Because then I can also use like Ray of Frost and Prestidigitation, which does say you can chill non-living material.
Yeah, but chilling long living material is
Yeah.
not cooling.
Yeah. So, but I'm sure that with the help of some buckets of seawater, the magic assists a little bit
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I can't argue that.
and not like
All
making
right.
something cool down too quickly so it becomes brittle.
So it becomes brittle. Okay, fair enough. So as you start using heat metal, I'm going to say this is going to take, because it's lead, it's got a high melting point. Heat metal is not exactly, the smelting of choice. Adding the furnace fire that you've got in your orb to get the heat going, we're going to say this is going to take about 5 hours to make a very, very rudimentary box. Not even a chest, just a box. So, go on.
So, Kara's looking around and actually trying to see, is the entrance to this place there, or is it up in the
It's not up, but it is above.
so and when you say above, it's what?
Probably about where he took Kai would have taken you is probably about 20 minutes, like through the mountains, because it's quite difficult terrain.
Right. Okay. So Kai is just trying to work out whether it would be better just to surround this thing with lead, not melted lead, just around the lead balls, block it off a little bit.
It's too late for that. Aveline's already decided that she's doing. So if you want to go and like do something in the meantime, fine.
Yeah.
But Aveline has made the choice that she's going to be melting these balls into making a box.
I was going to say the only other thing I would be trying to do is get as much information about the thing inside there from Kai as possible.
Okay, so what we'll do first is we'll do the rolls, and then we'll get to the you and the Kai.
Yeah.
So, Aveline, it's going to be performance checks. They're going to be 5 performance checks that get harder and harder as we go along. You have advantage because you are being supported by Rosie and Boris. I'll give you advantage for all of them. Okay, so the first check is only an 8. You just have to make an 8 for melting metal. It's not difficult, right?
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe she's Aveline.
Performance. That's going to be stuck in my head now. Thanks for that, Phil.
You're welcome. It's in my head literally all the way through our games.
Strong start.
Strong start. You melt all the balls that you need to get down into this kind of like casing that you've made in the ground. Nice edges. You get it going well. For the first hour, you spend that full focus heating the metal, making sure that it's good, that it's solid, that it's like holding on and doing the right kind of things. As you continue to go, the next one is 10, please. As you start to shape this lead, Boris starts supporting you, and by like putting things on the inside to kind of encase a layer of lead around, like a box within the box, to get this lead going and making the shape. The next is 14, please.
Oh.
That's a crit.
So, I will, because you nat 20, I will advance you a further step. You get the full exterior base, exterior perfectly in and set. Boris is there with the water cooling it off. You've now got just one sheet to complete. We'll call it, because you nat 20. I was going to do 17, but I will take 2 off. So 15.
Nope.
15.
Nope.
No. So you make a box with an open lid. Once it's hardened, the ceiling collapses in. I will allow a second attempt if you so wish to do so. But if you fail, you may damage the box that you, let's call it the tub that you've created. So you either go with the open lid, or you go for it. The DC will be 17. It's your choice. And this is why I love
I have
D&D.
no way to guidance
Silence!
myself.
I don't want to give an opinion here. This is her battle to fight.
Okay, hold on. I might be able to hit you with some guidance. I may, being Jathuni for the day, I may have some guidance.
Do you have less?
She
That wouldn't help, though.
she definitely doesn't have bless, but she does have guidance.
I will take it. Unless Kai wants to inspire me too. But otherwise, yeah.
No, Kai's not with you. No. He's not anywhere near this shit. You ain't getting Kai bonus. No way.
She's not Cinnabon anymore.
15
I made 15.
does not make it. 17 was the DC. I need you now to roll. Don't roll it yet. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's 1d6. 1 to 2, you'll make a hairline crack in the base. 3 to 4, it will be brittle but hold. 5, brittle but hold. 6, no harm. Okay. You make a brittle lead base, but it holds. When you melt in this extra layer of lead, you feel the weight kind of compromise it a little bit. But you have a lead bucket, for fuck's sake. A cubed lead bucket.
Okay, well, we
Not
make sure the thing
bad
is inside
for
it and
first
be very
time.
careful.
I mean, I remember my first forging. I'm lying. I've never done this, so pretty good.
So you have this lead thing. What I will say, Saundal, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw, please. Because you've had this thing for a long time.
Yep.
5 hours. In fact, you're going to make 3.
Oh, fuck.
It's 5 hours, mate.
I know, mate, I know, but I was being awful careful.
Yeah, careful is not good enough with this thing. I've got to be very, very clear with this. Save. Come on. Fail.
I'm blowing my virtual dice. Ah, fuck.
So the first lot of damage, you're lucky. is 8, 9, 10 points of necrotic damage. The second lot is 15, 17 points of necrotic damage. And the third lot, which is halved, and you're fucking lucky, by the way, because you saved. This is, what is this? 12, 17, 18, 19, 20 points of damage, half to 10.
So I'm assuming this is happening over those periods of time.
Yeah,
it's not
those
all
periods
right.
of time. It's not,
After
all
the second
instant.
one, I'm on the deck.
So I will say in the meantime that you tell someone, and someone like Rosie might chuck you a heal.
I should have a heal. Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. So you get a heal, so you're able to survive the damage throughout, right? And then you take a short rest afterwards, so you might want to roll some die.
Yeah.
I
have to fucking roll all of them.
Okay, you gotta do what you gotta do. And as you put the stick, we'll call it a stick for argument's sake. As you put this stick inside the lead box, you watch as it kind of and becomes almost non-solid and starts to kind of like move within the box.
Okay,
like Venom.
I'm going to see if there's another cannonball that I could just sit on top of the fucking thing.
You want to put a cannonball on top of the brittle box?
I want to see if I can
Please
get
don't.
something to fit.
Right, but you heard what I said.
I'm going to size it up before I drop it.
And he also said it turns liquid.
No, the stick.
Yeah.
The stick turned to a
Not, yeah.
Or mush.
Hey,
Liquid
listen,
can
you guys are the
seep
party.
out the
If you want to
sides.
allow him to stick a cannonball inside the brittle thing, go for it.
Carl would be
No!
like, no, let's leave it as it is. We will carry it if we can sort something in there. If it's anything like Harmony and Harold, I'm sure they can make something that we can use. If not, destroy it. But let's leave it as it is. But you can carry it very, very gently. And I back up.
As you back up, is anyone doing anything else?
Catching my breath because I'm exhausted.
Yeah, you are sweating profusely. It's been an absolute challenge, and you've made a nice lead bucket.
I feel dirty. I had.
Why is it always trees and druids that? If there were less trees, we'd have less problems.
I wasn't so tired. I would slap you right now.
Crystal forest, slime forest.
So, Kai comes across, seeing you finally constructing something. Sam says, "Are we ready to go?"
Yes.
Yes.
And he leads you to the gate of M.E.R.L.I.N. You stand before what looks like for a moment Two seconds. You stand before what looks for a moment a simple, hard, solid piece of metal. And then, just like, in fact, it's only you, only Car, who's actually met a robot from this party, correct?
Shit, yes, it would be.
Car and Jathuni.
Yes.
No, Jivthuni, yeah.
Car and Jathuni. You stand tell the party to brace themselves for something that they're not prepared for.
Oh no, Rosie wouldn't have either.
No, Rosie's not met anything
We
yet.
met Rosie at Magshaw.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, if this is like the others, it's gonna get weird.
And it's as you say that a disc-like moment opens up. I want to see if this is the right thing. No, that's not the right thing. That is just not the right thing. 9. This is incorrect shit. There we go. That's one. So, as you look at the wall before you, a cylinder-shaped thing slides down and out pops a glowing red orb with slight wings that unfurl out of it, kind of like the golden snitch from Harry Potter, but glows bright red. You, Rosie, immediately pick up a Maloon essence about this thing.
Kai's going through his bag looking for the
ID badge?
The ID badge that he had, and telling Jathuni to do the same. She's still got his.
Jathuni's instantly like, yeah. I got mine. We're good. And it's the eye that kind of whirls round and it spins round you guys, and you're immediately all hit with a beam of red light that scans your bodies. And then you hear a voice. What brings you to M.E.R.L.I.N today?
Why are we here again?
Trying to remember now. Where's my notes?
Also, maybe
The dragon sent us.
We were sent, told you would be able to assist with finding the captains of the Aaronroth.
Also, maybe kill some plant monster.
We've well, I sort of look at me, point to Jathuni.
I am very confused right now. What are you here for? Do you understand me? I am M.E.R.L.I.N. You are speaking to M.E.R.L.I.N.
Hello, M.E.R.L.I.N.
Hello, Goliath.
Two things.
We are looking for the captains of the Aaronroth.
Are you a member of the Ashen Order? I have members of the Order inside if you wish to meet with your friends.
I
Oh,
just
do
look
you
at the
now?
others and it's like,
I'm an Ash Walker. Is that the same?
It depends. Do you follow the tenets of the Ashen Order?
Hi, DM. What would Boris's clan call their rules?
I don't know. What would you like? What would they be? Your rules? Are they your orders? Are they like?
Alliance probably have like, I don't know, tribe,
like tribal kind of. It's difficult, isn't it? You would have
traditions or
traditions.
something.
Yeah, you would have traditions.
Yeah. We have the Ash Walker traditions. Maybe times have changed the name. I don't know. It's very close. I just lean over to like Evelyn while I'm like nodding my head, pretty convinced. I'm like, maybe I was meant to be here. It seems pretty close.
We have been to Harold and Harmony.
You have connections to Harold and Harmony. This is impressive. I have not been able to make connection.
I hold up the sort of ID card thing that
And
I got.
the snitch just zooms straight in and scans it. You have been to Harmony. How is she doing?
She was okay. She wanted us to see Harold. We then saw Harold.
Harold is our child. A very, very pleasant young man.
He was interesting.
Is he still playing games?
Yes.
Some kids never grow up, I guess. 3,000 years still playing games.
But we were told you would be able to point us in the direction of the captains.
Who told you this?
I sort of like look as if like I can't remember their names. We were just told to seek you and find the captains.
Well, you have found me, and I am here. As you have a few members carrying ID cards, if Harmony has let you in, I guess I can let you in as well. I will notify my guests that you are here. Can I have your names, please?
Boris!
Boris, the Goliath.
Sagdiev.
Boris Sagdiev, the Goliath. I've never seen one of you winged creatures before. What are you?
I'm Arakokra.
Pleasure to meet you, Arakokra. Does it have a name?
Car?
Car, the Arakokra. And you, blue thing. Very tall. What are you?
I am very, very confused at the moment.
Me too. I've never seen one of you before. What are you?
I thought so was Photobolg.
I am Fearbolg.
Fairbold. Very nice. And is that your name too? Designation? Furbolg?
I am called Rosie.
I am called Rosie? Furbolg, pleasure to meet you. You are a half-elf. I've seen your kind before. What's your designation?
Which one of the two is he pointing to?
You don't know. He's not got hands. He's just speaking.
Well, Avelin's human, isn't she? So...
No, she's half-elf.
Shit, I thought they were half-elves. The pair of them.
Yeah, she's half-elf.
Oh, no, it was Layla who was human.
Yeah, Layla was the interesting character.
I'll just go then, shall I?
I'll just go then, shall I? That's a unique name. Is that your actual designation?
Aveline.
Ah, Lady Aveline of the Elves. Pleasure to meet you, even if you are a boss. And you?
You you broke up or you stopped talking.
And you.
I am Sorndal Rylan Erden.
Sondal Rylan Erlin?
Erden.
Erdin. My apologies. Sometimes I mishear. Ha 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 ha. And then you guys hear like a flash. And each of you gets caught in a moment of a picture, obviously striking a great pose.
I kind of want to say Rosie turns invisible. That a shock.
Okay. No, I've just got to get you in the right place.
In Boris's head, he's just like, Merlin is such a tiny little creature. I'm not sure what it is, but maybe the size of my hand.
And it's as you say that, and the doors open up. And the lights down this huge corridor.
I
Oh,
don't
man.
like this.
Wow.
You immediately, Rosie, smell the waft of like dead.
Yeah.
In fact, it catches all of your noses pretty instantaneously. You recognize from your previous conversation, Car, about the fact that no one's been in these machines for thousands of years, and whatever happened in these machines clearly is a problem. And then you hear ordnance survey now complete. Remapping has finished. As you enter in.
I only see a black screen.
You're at the top, mate.
No, I've zoomed all the way out. It's a black screen.
Same.
Maybe
You
you have
guys-
vision. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, no, it's my fault. You guys don't have vision. It's my apologies.
Is it always metal? What is it with these people and metal?
Carl's like, ordnance survey? What's...
Can you now see?
Yes, I can.
Nope.
Yeah, I know you can't see yet. Give us a second. Jesus.
Where's the chivalry? What happened to ladies first?
Why
You were the first
do
one.
I have old Boris token?
You should not have old Boris token. Hold on. The new Boris token is coming. I've had this map prepared for a little while, if you haven't guessed.
I can drag my own token, maybe.
Yeah, but it won't have vision.
Oh, and it will do that. No Boris token!
Do you have vision, Boris?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, I have informed my guests of the Ashen Order that you have arrived. They are currently in the submarine section, waiting for your arrival.
Is there a way we could have a copy of this survey? Like the before and the after?
I do understand the question. I just don't have the clearance without orders from the Ashen Crest to divulge this information.
Carl's like, what is an ordnance survey?
An ordnance survey is when I fire out large rockets that scan the planet as a whole and remap to the current climate. I had a group of entities enter my domain maybe 5 months ago, and somehow they managed to convince me that my maps were incomplete. So I did send out large rockets to scan the planet as a whole. It has remarkably changed quite drastically since uh, my last scan.
What? Do you guys know what a rocket is?
A rocket is a large cylindrical missile-like thing that has large afterburners that power itself round the planet. Sometimes a rocket is fired into space to capture information of incoming things like asteroids and the planetoids around them. But these rockets are specifically designed to bring information back to Merlin.
Carl looks at Chthuni
Boris
like the things we saw at Magshore?
Magshaw, where's this? And then he literally beams the world map in front of you.
And Carl's like,
As you press it, it zooms in on the city, and you get the scene as it zooms in like a Google map of the whole fucking city freaking out. And then you see on top of a building as it zooms in further, a tiny cat waving a hat. And obviously all of you as a party are there. Like, well, not all of you actually. It's not even half of you. but you guys are there as a party with hundreds of people freaking the fuck out.
Can we see any of them in the image at all?
Say again?
Can we see any of the things that got launched at Magshore in the image?
You don't see the things that got launched because you're basically viewing it from basically one of them that's zoomed in on the space.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, that's Magshore. That looks about right for when these things started flying around. Is that what you call a rocket?
Yes.
Okay. So Carl's just trying to go through things in his memory. And when I say Carl, I mean me. The things that have been said previously. I'm trying to remember.
Ask your DM and I will help you.
Yeah, were we not told that? I know we were told to go to Magshore and turn the thing on there and turn the thing on
yes.
the obelisks at the various different points as a defense against the red mage thing.
Yeah.
So seeing that image, I was like, Are
you going to ask for the obelisk where they are?
Yeah.
Okay. So
basically said, so we were told we needed to turn on some obelisks to protect against the red mage that's killing everyone.
The targeting matrix for Harold, yes, it's a very powerful tool used to make sure Harold can target the right things. The space creatures, also known as the M.E.R.L.I.N, if one turns red, we have the ability to use Herald and Dragon to track and destroy them.
Okay, we turned something on at Maxshore when all these things started flying, and
I know.
we been to one at Pencaster.
I know.
Um, where are the others?
Well, one is, and it zooms out, heads over to just north of Vermouth Port to what you guys know as the Cough Mountains. And there's an obelisk there. And then it zooms out again, and I'm going to have to, take you to the world map. Because sadly, I'm not smart enough to have a world map picture. I might have to just get that done too. So you've got, give me 2 seconds, I'm going to add a quick token for you guys. And I'm in there. Come on. I need a new mouse. My mouse wheel's fucking busted. So you got one there on the Cough Mountains, and hopefully that will bring it to your attention.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other. Oh, there's already a mark where it is.
Well, there's one down here.
This one right here. Give me 2 seconds. I will tech. Put that there so you can actually fucking see that.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. You got the obelisks. So you now know where the last two obelisks are.
Uh,
My Ashen Order friends are on their way up from the subsection.
who is there?
Members of the Ashen Order come to compile my survey data.
Just a little bit. Like, I've been looking for this for a very long time.
Looking for what? What are you looking for?
She's been looking for like the map of the old world to compare with the way the world is now.
Oh, you
His survey is literally everything.
You're asking about to see the old world.
Yeah, his
Okay.
survey is literally everything that she's been looking for.
So the old world survey it looks like Earth. Exactly how Earth looks now.
She is geeking out.
Meanwhile, in the back, the other druid is freaking out for other reasons.
Absolutely.
Carl's
All
just
traps have been deactivated.
Is any of the captains here?
captains?
The leaders of the Ashen Order.
Oh no, they are not here.
Do you know where they are?
Yes.
Can you tell us?
No. They are restricted to members of the Ashen Order by orders of Targaryen.
Carl's just looking at everyone else. It's like, guys, any input?
Well, isn't Targaryen dead? So if Boris talking, he's muted.
Sorry. I'm like, I'm pretty new here, so I don't know about all the weird stuff that you do. But just don't forget about the weird wood, and then you're okay.
So I basically get my wing and poke Sondale in the back.
Why can't you ask him?
You fucking picked it up.
M.E.R.L.I.N, would you be able to help us perhaps destroy something very dangerous?
Are you a member of the Ashen Order?
Not currently.
Then no.
Can we become a member?
Yes.
No.
How?
You must speak to any of the leaders of the Ashen Order, the higher-ups. You have the Ashen Crest, the Ashen Whip, the Ashen Shield, the Ashen Sword.
But you said you won't tell us where they are.
Oh, no. I don't know where they are. They are currently moving around the planet, doing the orders of the Ashen Crest. The original 5 leaders are hidden for their safety, to be awoken upon the right time to make sure that the succession is done correctly.
Succession?
Yes, succession.
Of
The order. Each hand vies for the lead. Each hand pushes the order in a direction that they see fit, ordained by their past leaders.
So it's like a competition.
I guess so. If that's what humans and elves and Goliaths class as competition.
Nice. Maybe we can watch.
and there are five of them, and five the whip and the shield, and there's 5 and 5.
The crest, the shield, the sword.
Is there like... Are they all... is there Goliaths that do this?
You are the first Goliath I have ever seen.
Can I start doing my own order of like a fishing rod or something?
You would like to start the order of the fishing rod?
Maybe we are Asian walkers, so maybe
I
like
dub you the Ashen Fishing Rod.
yeah.
Ha, 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 ha.
So, as new member, can you
Oh,
kill this thing for me?
I was joking. Did my laughter not give it away? Ha, 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 ha.
Boris is just like, good joke, good joke.
I know. I am working on my humor. Ashlan told me funny jokes. He made me laugh. Ha, 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 ha.
Um,
Oh, I get it. Ash-Lynn, Ash Walker, a
No,
lot of Ash.
Ashlan was not a member of the M.E.R.L.I.N. In fact, he was the second elf I had met in over 3,000 years.
I take it's a lot of fire. If I do ice, is that still okay?
In here, if you make a aggressive spell attack, my guns will gun you down.
No, not on you. I'm saying I hear Ash. I think, okay, something burn. It make Ash.
There was something burning here. Lady Targanarith bought a creature called Pa in here not but a year ago now. A giant lava monster who lost control of the power of what she called the Guardian Heart. And it was a very dangerous moment. But a good orc named Goran, he fought hard against this creature with my friend Ashlan, ha 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 ha, who was also there to defend him. And then a crazy thing happened, and he took the power and then shared it with a girl. A young, lovely girl. I hope she's okay. I'm counting that one, by the way.
She's doing just fine. She's at a farm upstate where she can run free.
I like farms.
um, um, Car's just sort of wondering what the fuck.
Yeah.
So,
It's at this moment, guys, that you hear. And down the corridor,
I was about to be like, come on, Jehuni, we're closed in, yeah.
3 armed soldiers step out, seeing you. I don't know if you can see them, but
Yeah, I can see them.
yeah.
3 armed warriors step out. Ah! The Ashen Order I was telling you about, they are here. Ashen Order warriors, these are my new guests.
Hello! Bars is like leaning against the wall now, just scribbling notes. Feels like a kid in a lecture at the university again, only understanding like
Mhm.
20% of what's being said. He's just writing words down. He's like, okay, fire monster, ash and fire. Something about
Who sent you?
we did? Guy, you talk, please. I don't know the story.
Kai didn't come inside.
Not. Oh, shit. I look up. Oh, he's not here. Guy, you talk.
We were sent to find Merlin so we can find the uh, the captains, and also turn on the other obelisks.
Under who orders do you search for the leaders of the Ashen Order?
I don't know. We were just told to find them and to protect against the red the crystal mage thing. It seems to be killing everyone.
I'll allow you to choose your role of deception or persuasion. Completely up to you.
It's not really deception.
Listen, I'm offering you the
Yeah.
opportunity.
Uh,
You got guided.
yeah, I don't know why you guys keep letting me do all the talking. I've got a -1 to charisma.
Because you actually know what's going on as a character.
And I don't
Boris.
think you want Rosie opening her mouth right now.
Boris is just about treasure. Rosie's on some weird, she's becoming a crystal hippie.
And it's
She was always a hippie.
Oh, she's into crystal meth. Fuck me.
As you say this, and the guard looks at you, he pulls up his hood and instantly vanishes.
Like entirely. Boris is just like, oh!
As he vanishes, I'll give you guys a decision about what you do next. I will also, as a friendly person, like to remind you that you have been warned against combat inside Merlin. Just as a polite reminder. I'm not saying you you can't fight. I'm just saying, remember you've been warned.
The warning was offensive spells.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cars sort of like
So to give you, I tell you what, let me help you out a bit more as well. So this tunnel is curved like a proper like American tunnel for like a motorway tunnel, right? That goes through a mountain.
Yeah.
Curved. It's about 30 feet up. It is 15 feet, so it's like a proper dome. Yeah.
It looks like there's secret military tunnels that get built.
Cheyenne Mountain, exactly. Yeah. Stargate SG-1 style.
I was thinking that exact thing, yeah. In Stargate, I was trying to remember the name of it.
So, I'm giving you the option to decide what you're going to do before they do what they're going to do.
I'm sort of taking lead from the others and sort of like as I'm guessing Aveline's stepping backwards. Is the door still open?
Oh no, God no. No.
Okay. I don't know what the protocol is here, so.
Carl's sort of rummaging through his pack, and it's like, Copplepot helped me before and gave me his card.
Wait. We need time out. What did you just do?
I said that Copplepot helped my friends before.
Yeah, and he gave you...
Because when I spoke to him that first time when I first got to Winter's Beach, he gave me a card.
That's right.
That I'm like, knowing he's the Ashen Whip, I'm like,
yeah.
I'm just pulling a... We're trying to find him and his...
Make a persuasion with advantage.
Where's my screen gone? How long's guidance last?
You just got guided again. Let's just say Jafuni guided you, mate.
Hold on.
Roll a 2.
No, he has advantage because he pulled out a power card here. I like even a card that I forgot I gave you. I'm not gonna lie to you. When you did, I'm like, oh shit, I can't believe that. That's something you held on to for a while.
That's why I take notes.
Right. And as you do that, the hood drops back down. So, Aaron Roth, then.
We're not officially.
Subsidiary? What is this?
We've been hired a few times to find things and do things. And we've been told to find them and to turn on the obelisks. But we were told M.E.R.L.I.N could help with this.
So you are part of the crews that have been trying to help Tobias solve our problem.
We were hired at one point by, I think, someone called Tobias or Toby or I can't remember the name. It's probably 5 months back.
Come with us. I'll take you downstairs. We'll show you the submarine.
Nice to meet you, Asian fishing rod. Boris just says,
And as you say,
as you
Ashen
put-
Fish Rod, you hear ha 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 ha.
working title.
What's your name?
My name is Aaron. This is Bolin, and this is Carlin.
Okay.
Are you like the big guy here in all of this? Aaron Roth.
No, Targon Arith sent me. So we saw the missiles come out of this mountain, and Targon Arith ordered us to come and wait for the mapping to be completed. She used a whole bunch of words that most of us don't know.
That
Yeah, like rocket and missile and
Yes.
succession mapping or something.
Yes. That's exactly the succession mapping you get, and the rocket.
Yes.
What the fuck is a rocket? Like, honestly, like.
I thought it was just small kid rocks, but apparently not, eh?
Exactly. It's crazy.
So, do you got good sandwiches here? It's been long on rations on the boat.
We have some meats and some things downstairs.
So they're like leading us in now.
Yeah.
Boris is already chatting happily.
Okay.
So
Car is sort of like realizing they've got no choice but to follow, but is like, shit.
as they're walking, Rosie's just gonna look at Carr as quietly as she can. She's gonna whisper
Giant
in her.
Giant Goron and Par and
As you enter the lower areas, you look at what seems to be a clean and tidy space. Standing on either side of a submarine. I don't know how to describe this in a fantastical way that you can understand if I try and make it different.
Giant fire monster!
You see a huge obelisk of molten flesh standing before, and across the waters, across the skies, is a beam with Goran's arm outwards, holding on to Sin's arm. And you're watching the moment of transference. in giant form. It's quite awe-inspiring. The scary thing about this is how lifelike these giant things look. And it does take you back for a moment. And they say, yeah, don't worry. For some reason, Merlin witnessed an event that he has decided to replicate and print.
And
Yeah,
how big
he said print. I don't know what print means, but I'm assuming it's like books when you print the words. But he printed a statue.
How big are these things compared to the rock giants, the mountain giants that I did some of my training with?
They are as big.
All right. So, okay,
Huge.
cool.
Yeah.
So, in other words, not something you could easily climb on.
You could climb it very easily. There's a lot of bits and things that would allow you to climb and pull onto.
Yeah.
Are you planning on doing some climbing?
No, Boris is just taking in the fine artsmanship, and specifically the fact that one seems to have an owlbear trapped inside its belt. I wonder what it was doing with little owlbear.
Imagine kidnapping a child, Owlbear.
I know! It seems so cruel. Maybe that's why they make statue.
Maybe.
Vicious owlbear cub thief. Also destroyer of happiness.
And other than them, I've got a big black thing in the middle there, and
Big black thing in the middle. You can't see all the way.
yeah.
I tell you what. Hold on. Let me just clear it for you. I'm gonna give you vision because, fuck it. It's better for you just.
Ooh. I do like all the outfits. I mean, must save a lot of money. Everyone dress same. If you have break, easy fix.
So, as you approach the consoles with two people actually working away at these computers, typing in information, and you hear the of printouts and readouts. And as you approach, one turns and looks at you. Another turns. Brother. We have our guest. Welcome. We are the Shield. How can we help you today?
We were sent. I think Merlin's given us some of the information we were sent for already.
Yeah.
We were told we need to turn on the obelisks. Kara's just sticking to the same stories.
Also, any chance you have a lead box?
You hear Merlin. I can make a lead box.
Please, I would be so grateful, Merlin.
Master Shield, are you okay for me to make a lead box for them? I guess so, Merlin. Yeah, I can. That is a yes. Yes, make a lead box for them. One lead box, please specify dimensions.
And he holds up the brittle box. Something that can encompass this and seal completely.
Done. You shall have it in 45 minutes.
I just turned
And you
to,
actually see
to
fucking
Sorendal, and
Sorendal
I'm like,
scratching his, yeah, but Sorendal's
yes!
scratching his head 45 minutes, and it took us 5 hours to get this piece of crap.
Hey, it was her first time. Don't be so hard on her.
He was only saying that so you could hear it. He wasn't like speaking aloud for everyone to hear, so only Boris would have heard it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Not that bad.
the whip sends you, does he? Is he not too busy conquering the Magra shores right now to send peons out to the likes of us to find out things, huh?
I said he had helped me before and gave me his card. We'd done some work for him in the past.
And as you say that, the two turn to each other. One of them gets up, walks into the body of the other one, and he steps forward. And that's where we're in tonight's session.
What annoys me most about Boris not knowing anything is all the quips that I can't say. There's a reason he can't be here. He's currently a bit short-staffed.
Terrible. Fucking terrible. Right. So, before we end tonight's session, I've got 4 slaps on my count. How many slaps have you got?
8.
8 slaps. So,
I was a few seconds late to vote because I wasn't logged into Twitch when I opened it.
So, I am tonight's winner of the vote. Just want to point that out. I seem to be on fucking point with votes, by the way. So jealousy's a fucking bad one, bruv. Don't be jealous. It's not good. Doesn't behoove you to be jealous.
What were the options on the votes?
The vote option was, give me 2 seconds, I will pull it up very quickly.
Trying to remember.
Manage the poll. Let's view the poll results. So the poll results were 3 people picked 10 to 14.
Yeah,
There's only one guy who picked 5 to 9. Don't know who that guy was. And then some crazy soul went 15 plus. So, for those of you who stayed and watched, thank you very much. We should have got to combat, but someone brought out the stick of death. So that changed the absolute trajectory of this session tonight. I promise you guys, this was not meant to be an RP session. It changed. By your hands, not mine.
Change from
If you guys do enjoy these sessions, please give us a like and a follow, whatever the fuck it is. I don't need you to sub, but follows do help. We have 2 other streamers here, Minas Murdoch and Yona the Bear. Please check them out. They are my druid and my ranger. Well, one of my druids and my ranger. We love doing this game. We hope to see you next week, Saturday, 8 p.m. GMT to 11 p.m. GMT. Peace out wherever you are on the fucking planet. I win again. Ha ha, bitches. Peace.